Yeah, welcome back to the show. So, I need new cameras. See, the problem is, so part of what I want to do, we don't need to do a cold open, which is kind of nice.
Yep.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
that show's done.
We're
It's in
good.
the can. It's done. So,
And we all did good. I think we all only tripped up like a handful of times, a lot less than we normally do. So that was very good.
Yeah, and it
Good
was
job,
mostly
everybody.
bad.
it was almost all me. I
Yeah.
mean, that's normal, though.
We could
That's
just
normal.
cut that.
So what I want to do is do After Dark in the kitchen instead, as we're preparing drinks. I think that would be awesome.
Yes.
Go, Dada.
Well,
Go there,
go
Dada.
ahead. You can.
Right? I mean, I guess. So two problems. One, I want to get additional cameras. So if we go to camera one, Dada. So I've got this nice, awesome camera right here. Boom, and I can open the show and do things like that. But I'm the only one who has a focused camera. We need to have two more, right? So I've got a camera focused on Carrie Ann and a camera focused on Jared. And then Space Mike, just by the nature of how he's brought into the show, already has a camera focused on him. Hi, Space Mike.
Hey, it's Best Mike.
Want to simulate episode 837 again? Go.
Yeah, it was a lot like that. Poor thing. Waiting for him to talk.
So
Waiting
Carrie
his
Ann,
turn, yeah.
what did you think about Cassini zipping past Enceladus?
Yeah, no, I mean,
almost
that
went-
was crazy pants.
You also
Yeah.
went Harry Carey on us on that one.
Hey, everybody. Harry Carey here. Just want to ask you, Carrie Ann, is Enceladus your favorite moon around Saturn, or is it Titan?
No, it would definitely be Enceladus.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were going to say Titan. Hey, Space Mike. If the moon was made
Titan!
of spare
Titan!
ribs, would you eat it?
No.
Hi. If we're here in the studio, then we're Space Mike. He's on like a magical cardboard flat mirror here. Hi.
You're welcome, Internet. So the plan is for 2016 to get two more cameras in the studio, one on Carrie Ann, one on Jared, although what you can't see is that the end of the set is basically right here. And so, yeah, in order to get the correct shot for Jared, the camera needs to go right there, which is going to shoot right off the set. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not sure. You'll probably have to turn awkwardly. Like, this should be my camera. Fundamentally, this should be my camera, and this should be the wide shot, but I'm too lazy, right? So, because I have to turn over here, and then turn back, and then turn, and turn back. And it's really annoying when I turn, and turn back, and then turn and turn back. All right. So Johnny Spacer asked, how much is said camera? They're about $3,000 a pop plus glass. Yeah, I know, but they're live studio cameras. They're not cheap, horrible little cameras. We have actually been slowly upgrading throughout the years.
They're real deal.
They're the real deal. Yeah, I mean, not that you guys can see them, but they are the real deal. And
Yeah.
the reason we do that is we can color balance them, and we can do some really nice things to actually improve the picture. What?
Yep.
What?
Dan TC24.
Thank you, Dan.
Should I read that out loud?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know I would. Heck, I'd cover myself all with mustard and relish and just go to town. And then I'd finish myself with a tall, cool Budweiser.
Well, referring to Dan's previous comment, thank you for getting the space pods up to 390.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Johnny Boy, what about giving the same white foam to Space Mike? Actually, the reason we're able to do white foam is because we have these very large, expensive cameras. If you try to do this foam on like a consumer-grade camera, it's next to impossible to actually get the color balance correct because the background ends up being so bright. So it's actually much easier to go the other direction. Also, I don't think he needs to have the same background as the studio. He's in a remote location. It should look like he's in a remote location.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Let's put let's get like a background of White Sands, Space Harbor behind you there, Space Mike, so that way you can, because I think that's the closest space-related place to you potentially. At least
See, I
from
used
my
this
knowledge.
because I felt like it was a throwback to the old studio that Space Vidcast had. So that's kind of why I chose this to kind of like keep in line with that.
Ooh, going to
in
this
a way.
talk.
Toads for toads.
That's right.
Why can't we do a detail on Ben by just cropping the main camera feed? Because you'd lose resolution, a lot of it, in doing that, right? So this frame is 19 by 10. If you did that, this is only about maybe 300 pixels wide, and you'd zoom in, it would become soft and crummy looking.
Yep.
There you go. Or what we can do is we can do 4K cameras and then crop into the 4K camera, but the device that does the 4K crop costs more than the camera, so why would I do that? Yeah, thanks, Dutta. I don't know that you can go more than 100% on SuperSource. Yeah, I don't think you can.
Wow, that was a lot of work.
Well,
Colton 45.
He's trying to set up and show you what that would look like.
Oh, okay, I
But
see
he
what's
can't-
going on.
He can't because...
There we go.
Yeah, he's trying to... We're all on Starship tomorrow. Oops, wait, no, now we're stable again. You have to shake. Carrie Ann's not playing along at all. Mike, Space Mike, you have to shake. Oh my goodness.
Come on, Space
What do
Mike.
you mean? I'm fine over here in my spaceship. You guys are the ones with the problems.
Sorry.
Another thing I need to do is I need to get a something right here. Right here. Cover our legs. Something. This is not pure white, so I'm not sure what to put back down over there.
Metal. Carbon fiber.
That's not actually a brushed stainless steel or something like that?
Yeah.
That might look cool.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. That might look cool. So I want 2 more cameras. The thing is, the reason I bring this all up is I wanted to move and have a couple of cameras pointed, or maybe one camera pointed right at the kitchen. So, like, dead on. So then, as soon as we're done with the main show, we get up, walk into the kitchen, and continue. Yeah, right? So you can, hi, Dada.
Hey, Dada.
So we continue the show from the kitchen while fixing like a martini. What would your drink be? Would it be Hendrick's tonic?
Oh, I could do a martini.
It doesn't have to be a martini. You can have whatever you want.
I understand that.
You want that red wine? What was it?
It's a red Moscato.
Red Moscato. Yeah,
Red
that's
Moscato.
fine. Your drink would be
Mocktail, because my
mocktail.
bipolar meds don't let me drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would it be?
I don't know. If you want to make something bitter, I'm fine with that. You know,
right.
because I enjoy my drinks like my life.
Dada, what's your drink? Martini. Oh, that's right, martini, obviously. And Space Mike, I have no idea what we do for you. We'd have to get like a small TV. We should get another TV in the kitchen.
To our fallen comrades.
Here, Mike, have a drink. Here.
Oh no, we totally would. I would. Here, hang on. It would be something like this. Hang on. It would be.
Oh boy, here we go. Ben's gonna demonstrate
Oh,
for
yeah,
us how this would
man.
work.
This is the second problem: is as you get away from the microphone receivers, they all start to go haywire. Do I have anything?
Would you grab him a peach while you're in there?
Oh yeah, peach,
Yeah?
peach.
Oh,
and
is that
we'll
for
do one
me?
of these.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
Yeah, so
Oh, I heard glass breaking.
I feel like. Hang on, I'm just gonna.
Why aren't you in the kitchen making my martini, woman?
Oh, hey.
That always works
Dada.
well when I try to play that card. Let
Come
me
on,
tell you.
Dada.
Always works extremely well.
Ay, ay, ay.
I feel like what would happen.
Thank you.
I feel like what would happen for the show for After Dark, we'd have like a martini glass. We just kind of place it like right here. For Space Mac. He needs like a straw. Can you see that on camera? I don't know if you can.
No, almost not. Because you kind of have to pull one out for the hose on that one.
Move this one around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's covered by Carrie Ann on this camera. There you go.
Can't quite.
This looks awkward. this doesn't look.
Careful where that mouth goes, Mikey.
This didn't work like I thought it was going to.
Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. Oh my gosh.
Where's my straw? I should just like get my straws.
Oh man, that's a little perfect. That's a little perfect. Wait, can I get mine in a martini glass?
Yeah,
Is that
absolutely.
fine?
Hang
Can
on,
I?
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
gonna get it for me?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Thanks, Ben. You're so nice.
Absolutely.
Oh my
You want a
gosh.
martini glass or one of our white wine glasses?
Yes, that did Destructor.
I'll take a martini glass because wine is fruit juice. So,
Oh,
when I
man.
used to drink, it was gin. That was my drink.
Oh,
of
we have
choice.
some Hendrick.
Straight gin.
What was your
So-
straight
straight
gin?
Straight gin is what I would do. So,
What was your gin of choice?
Boodles.
Boodles. I don't know Boodles.
Boodles was the gin of choice of Winston Churchill, and it is super good stuff. So,
Oh, there you go.
I like
You want
Blue
something in a
Moon
martini glass? What do you want?
or Cabernet
Martini.
or
Hey,
Long
Dud-
Island iced
hey,
teas.
Duddo, will you
Ooh,
make,
this is
No,
good.
no, I'm a woman. I can
Long
do
Island's are good, Mike. That's good stuff.
will you
Oh,
make
yeah.
Will you make me a martini?
it. Maybe.
2 good Long Islands and like I'm set for the night. You know, just the right amount of buzz to have fun but not be an idiot.
I feel like the so. You know, obviously we can't drink on the main show. That would be wildly inappropriate.
We could.
It would
We
be
could
wildly
stealthily
inappropriate.
drink, but you know.
I already do that. What do you think is in here? This is just vodka.
Let me smell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good lord.
Oh yeah. This is whiskey. We didn't.
This is seltzer.
This is apple.
You want to try? Oh, can I try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't mind the sores.
I don't know what you do with the other ones.
Gross. It's very appley.
That is. It's basically apple cider.
Yeah, basically.
That's good stuff.
It's it's that green Izzy whatever that is.
Oh, good stuff. I like that.
Yeah,
He
I do
killed
too.
the vermouth ones.
Peter Joss, I don't understand the question.
Hang on.
To record a
We're
space
gonna
pod.
try to do this right. Hang on.
Oh, do you need a couple Long Islands to record a space pod? Is that gonna
No,
What?
that's for afterwards.
Yes.
That's for afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to start drinking when I was editing, but then I would have all sorts of messed up stuff
yeah.
that would
The
sneak
olives
in.
that were left open and were told to refrigerate.
I did a couple
Those are
space
gone.
pod edits with a couple IPAs
have to use the other
that was
olive,
also
sorry.
my drink of choice. Because again, bitter. So yeah,
on, let's see
that's
if
not
we
a good
can-
idea.
Yeah.
How well we can. I don't know how well.
So something that we need to figure out is until we get up to the $500 level, making 2 space pods a month. I figure we'll do them every other week.
Yeah, I think there's
Um,
actual drinks being made right now.
Yeah, there are.
Like
Hang
they're
on,
not
here's-
messing around. There are real drinks being made in the kitchen right
where's
now.
the,
This is maybe I should leave here and actually go into the kitchen.
Yeah, that's happening. That's going down.
Okay, well I'm standing up to go to the kitchen, but I knew you're talking space, Mike. So
That's all right. I don't think anyone else
I'm
registered.
listening. I was
Yeah,
being
well,
quiet
okay.
so I could listen.
We're all listening.
Oh,
We can
okay.
hear
So
you.
my question is, what day on every other week should we put out space pods?
I think it was Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, something like that, right? Well, let's see.
That's
here,
when I
the show's-
usually did mine, but I mean, I'm fine with that. But I'm just wondering if we want to switch it up at all.
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like
Oh, jeez.
Tuesday's a good day, right? Internet, what do you want? Hang on. Let me get something so we can still see the internet.
Can I just have an olive in mine,
So
just for the sake of it?
In the peach.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab one of these.
You want an olive in the peach.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. That's
No,
what
you
I-
really don't want an
That's
olive.
a very good point.
Olive in the peach.
I mean, if you really do, I really will.
No,
Those are
I'm
garlic
fine.
olives, so
I'll just eat an olive though. Thank you.
Johnny Spacer, Thursday would sound good, but I'm gonna start doing Throwback Thursdays on my old channel, and
me
I
move my
would
laptop.
like not to have to increase my workload. But I mean, it's whatever you guys think too. So.
yeah. Internet, what do you want? What day of the week do you want the space pods to be released until we get to the
Gracias.
point where we can do more than one per week? I think it'd be the second and fourth. Oh, and Space Mike, I'm assuming what I'm thinking of doing, since we're not going to have a show.
good
there's
stuff.
That one too. Since we're not going to have a show on for 2 weeks, I figured we'd use those 2 weeks to release Space Pods for January. So it won't be next week; it'll be the following week, and then the last week in January.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, we won't cheap out on the space pods. We're gonna.
And by
We're
the
gonna
way,
really make it
Wicked,
worth it,
what would
so.
what would make it better so that you wouldn't consider it a cheap out?
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, I don't know. By the way, Destructor 1701, I can see your responses. I brought a thing in with
Yeah.
me.
I could go grab mine too.
Yeah, I mean, I purposely brought these in so that we could. Now, so when other than the fact that this camera is way over here, it needs to be like over here. Yeah.
Drunk
Oh,
space.
you need me to. Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Like drunk history, drunk space.
After drunk.
After
Oh,
drunk.
right. I mean, right. You just did a long live show, and y'all.
Those are very good. Those are very good. Can I just have another olive? Because that was just really good.
Oh yeah, the garlic olives. Yeah.
I'm just gonna like straight up eat these as a snack. These are good.
I'm still here, everyone, but I'm gonna grab
didn't put
my
enough in.
So is this still Britain space? Is this still about space? Well, no. So After Dark is about anything you want it to be about.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is we need to get like a TV of Space Mike somewhere over here, right, like here, because I'll just run I have no idea how I'm gonna run that cable. Anyhow, get a TV. Oh no, I have a wireless thing. I can do that. So yeah, get a little itty bitty TV.
Oh yeah. That garlic does not go with the peach.
Okay.
Good call.
No secret.
I'm gonna be the DD here and drink coffee.
That's fine. I'm non-alcoholic as well, Space Mike. So.
Whoa, To Wicked just kind of.
Whoa, what's going on?
To Wicked is going crazy there.
Calm yourself.
This isn't. Hi, Uncle BS. By the way, this is the moon. In case you're wondering. Also, I need to white balance that camera. But yeah, so like something. We'll get Space Mike going over here. We'll put a cocktail in front of his screen.
Spilled on
It'll be
my
hilarious.
shirt already.
And this is where I think we should do After Dark. We'll have drinks made. Dutta can come in the scene. We got to get you a wireless lapel, and we'll just kind of hang out, right? We'll just kind of be. Thank you.
Come on in, Dada.
Sweet.
Pull myself with a square counter.
Ah,
Make myself comfy.
yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I like that.
Good, because I made it. Well, I was worried.
Oh yeah,
want
speaking
some?
of drunk space nomad spork, pretty much the entire 50s, 60s, and 70s Russian space program was done while inebriated. So
Why 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, aughts, 10s? Pretty
the
sure
80s kind of threw things off because they discovered cocaine.
Well then.
A lot of people discovered cocaine in the 80s. So.
Uncle BS, where's the studio now? It's directly to our right. It's like 10 feet to our right.
I really did spill on my shirt.
Are you okay?
And I'm
The
like
one not
100% sober.
Oh, yeah, where did
and I
you
spilt
go?
on my shirt.
Potty.
I made her a drink.
My
Okay,
life.
so back to business for just a moment. So this month we'll do space pods on the 19th and the 26th.
Hang on, Space Mike. They
Yep.
can, yeah, so we'll,
Correct.
We'll do that. Hang on, let me just do this so people can see you.
Which, keep in mind, by the way, the 19th is my birthday, so better be about something I like.
Happy birthday! My
Thanks.
birthday's on the 22nd, so we'll have
Nice.
to have a celebration.
I enjoy
Are
going
you
to
sure
the-
you guys don't want to do a live show on the 23rd? No, it's alright.
When we're on an airplane, that will be very difficult.
No, you could do it. I've seen it done before. Just get Google Glass or whatever.
Goo Goo Gas?
Google Gas?
No.
Man, I can't believe I
So,
actually spilled on this shirt. I feel like such a dingus for having done that.
A
too.
dingus?
A dingus. This is real big, you dingus.
Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
this,
There we go.
this is gonna go down
Nice,
with
good
it.
job, sir.
This is really delicious stuff. I mean, gosh,
Yeah, the
this
New
is
York
good.
Seltzer, that stuff is amazing. She turned me onto that at the Los Angeles airport. And, yeah.
The New York Seltzer,
She's like,
bottled in
it
the
was
city
hilarious.
of industry.
So we get through TSA, through the LA.
No, I'm just kidding.
We get through TSA at the airport,
Whoops.
and we're walking down. We're not really in a rush for our flight, but we always walk fairly fast. So we're walking down, and she just stops, turns, and beelines back. I'm like, what the what?
Oh my
She did.
lord.
And she goes up to this vending machine, and I look, from around the corner. I'm like, what the heck is she doing? So I saunter back over. She's doing that happy dance. She's doing this little happy dance in front of the, like, feeding it like $10. Yeah, pretty much. What is going on?
Are you there?
We're standing up so I can move around.
I was saying, I'm
now,
not
you
quite
know?
as
I'm-
limber as you are.
I'm no longer contained. So,
So yeah, she gets this, and she's like, I've been trying to get you to drink this forever. You haven't drinking any of it, but I love it, and I'm gonna have some. I'm like, all right, what is it? She's like, it's New York Seltzer water. I'm like, you're crazy. You can come in. We got you a drink somewhere.
On the counter there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Come on.
there you
So
go.
I'm like, all right, New York Seltzer water. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. She walks away. You don't, all right, I mean, you don't have
Thanks,
to.
bye.
You can be on camera.
This
It's
is your
after dark.
chance. You could start.
You can be a famous Hollywood star.
Hello,
Jared's getting
internet.
secondhand drunk.
Hi,
from the
internet.
fumes.
Hi. Yeah, the alcohol
Whoa.
fumes in here are intense.
So yeah, I tried. She gave me a sip. We're sitting down at the terminal waiting. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll try a sip of that water. And I take a sip, and I'm like, this is delightful. This is amazing. And then we immediately tried to figure out how we could, I'm like searching Amazon, trying to figure out how we can get it here, but it's not available on Prime, and shipping is like $40.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Holy moly!
I'm exaggerating, but not by much. So we found it at where did we find it?
Albertsons.
At an Albertsons.
Nice.
And on New Year's Day, the only place we went was to that Albertsons.
Okay, to be fair, we woke up at noon.
Because we were drinking these on New Year's Eve with these people. Yes.
I had to go to work on New Year's Day, so.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it was fine. It was
Okay,
Griffith,
good.
so I love it.
Well, yeah, we woke up at noon and we didn't leave the place. We didn't leave the house at all. And then you were like, I'm Koopy Uppy. I want to go somewhere. And
Yeah,
I was like, all right.
Is that how I sound to you?
Yeah.
How is it again?
I'm Koopy Uppy. I want to go somewhere. What did you say? What were the words you used?
I believe I said, I'm Koopy Uppy, I want to go somewhere.
Yeah, see, it's exactly it. Yeah, no, that's how everyone hears you.
I like that. Shots for tomorrow donations. So
There we go.
this will be a fun one.
I will be clear, for those of you who've been watching for a while, I am actually drinking alcohol.
There was one time, oh man, this is season 4, season 5?
Something like that.
We were at the Crow River Coffee Company.
Yep.
And in the back of the coffee company, and we were celebrating something, I don't remember what. So she took a shot glass, and we were like, woo!
I
And
remember this episode.
Yeah, and then she'd take a shot, and then
Fill it
she'd
with
be like,
water.
oh, that was awesome. And then like wait 30 seconds, pour herself another shot, take another shot. And she did this like 10, 15 times.
Oh, yeah.
All nonchalantly too. Like the first one, like everybody noticed, but all the other ones, you just was like, yeah.
It wasn't that many, but I was like, I definitely poured them and shot them on camera. And the more I did it, it was
The
just
internet
fun.
was like,
But the
yeah,
more I
you
did
go.
it, I
And then
was
by
just
the
like,
end, they're like, no, you need to stop.
No, because
Cause
you said before it was because I like it. It was like that, and they were like, "Holy crap, Darian is really drunk," and I was like, "No, it's
So I'm
I like it. It's okay."
actually see.
Yeah, I remember watching that and was just like, I think
This way
that she
more.
actually is drinking. Like, holy
So
shit,
that
this is.
you can see
Oh my God.
the couples
All of us.
There you go.
matched in our Dada. You're like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And we
Miss Detta, in case no one said so, you're so pretty.
Shirts and whatnot.
yeah, my partner's not here, so.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Aw, little Mikey.
Kind of give me a
Hey,
little
Mikey.
head
Hi, Mike.
pat.
There you go. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh, butcha.
She's like, I'm leaving.
I'm reaching into Mike's box here.
Yeah,
Whoa!
Oh no.
Mike doesn't mind. It's fine.
So anyhow, this is kind of what I was thinking After Dark would sort of turn into. We need to light this better or something.
Yeah, we
and
do.
We need better cameras.
Alexa, turn on all lights.
That's not going to do anything.
It was amazing.
That's fantastic.
Alexa,
Darian's sister.
turn all lights on.
I found several devices matching that name. Which one did you need?
All lights.
Okay.
I did that much. You're welcome.
Okay.
Oh man.
Now I'm done with you. Thank you.
So what do you guys think? Do you like this idea? Would this be a fun thing to do in 2016?
Well, somebody
I
apparently
like
thinks
this.
that I'm Carrie-Ann's sister, so clearly you haven't been paying attention. Like, no, I'm the other Dada.
Yeah, I think you're the other Dada.
You're the better Dada.
Aww.
You know what we need? You know what the internet needs?
Yes.
A picture of baby Dutta at the controls.
That would be kind of awesome, actually.
That would be pretty good.
That would make for a very interesting show.
I think we need.
FYI.
She is fantastic at pushing
Because
buttons.
she pushes buttons.
She apparently pushes buttons a lot. Good thing to know. Baby Dada is a clone, and we have proof of that, as there's another clone in Minneapolis, and there's another clone in New York.
So this is how the Clone Wars start.
Yes. Yes,
All right,
with
this
the
is
most
bothering me. I'm
adorable
gonna fix
children
this
ever
on
made
air.
ever.
Go ahead.
Yep, I'm going to. The white balance is way as I trot towards the camera.
What you should do is put up that picture of
function.
Oh my gosh, what's that?
Uncle
White
Dion's. Yeah. I should bring the dark foam to California, set it up in the kitchen, and make everyone think that I'm still an AZ.
Aww.
That would be funny though, for like the times when, I like walk off camera and then I like appear on the set and just like knock something over. I don't know.
That would be
That
awesome.
would be funny
That's
though.
better. That makes me happier.
We could set that up.
Have it in my
New
One of
Year's
these days I'll get
resolutions?
over there.
Actually, these tablets work really well for this. We still need
Yeah.
to get you. We still need to get a third one of these for
Yeah.
the.
I may buy one.
Have a good night, Mom Dog.
Well, I mean, tomorrow we'll just get one.
Are you talking about the laptop or the
Good night, Mom, Dog.
computer upstairs?
What? What?
No, there's
Or what
a
is it?
picture of her in
Yeah.
her car seat with the laptop in her lap.
So
Bye,
can
Mom,
I,
Dog.
Bye, Mom, Dog.
Mom, Dog.
Sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
So can I vocalize a complaint about the SpaceX webcast?
No.
It depends.
Nice.
Is it something that Ben can control?
No.
Then no.
Well,
Yeah,
I
go-
mean, maybe. I don't know.
No,
if
you
have-
can. Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
We'll tell you how wrong you are. It's fine.
I was very I didn't know who the guy was who was like their guest host, and I like on Twitter I was just like, who is this guy? And people were like, oh, that's the guy who wrote the Wait Why article, and I was just like, this is the guy who wrote that article. He sounds like he has no idea what he's talking about. Like,
Sure,
what?
but I mean,
like,
that was
just
kind of the entire point, right? He was the
Ugh.
everyman. He was the everyday person who maybe doesn't know what's going on. He was the guy that when you might say, hey, oh my gosh, you guys, this is really cool, you have to watch. Here, he was the other guy that was the accessible one so that your friends who don't know much about space industry in any way, shape, or form could relate to and could say, okay, now I understand what's going on. Now I get what's going on. Now I understand why this is important. And now I understand why Mike is excited about it.
So.
And I understand that point of view, but what made me cringe was him explaining to SpaceX employees how like liquid fuel works and how orbits work. And
Sure,
I'm just
except
like,
that again,
why didn't he just ask the question and let them?
right, but not every SpaceX
explain?
employee, you have to understand, knows everything about the rocket, right? They know their stuff and they know it well, but that doesn't mean they understand anything else about anything else that happens, honestly, in the rocket, right?
We utilized him wrong. We're going to work on that. It was the first time we'd ever tried that. There's going to be we'll keep tweaking it and working on it until we get it right? So no one had really ever done that format before. None of our competitors had done that format before. No one knew how to do it, and so we're still working on it. Someone in the chat room said I'd like a second stream. I actually do have permission to say we are doing a second stream. Most likely starting with Falcon 9 19, although I can't say for certain it will be 19, but most likely will. There will be 2 webcasts from SpaceX. One will be the webcast that you basically saw before. We'll explain it for everyone. Here's what liquid oxygen is, blah, 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 blah. However, Space Geeks, you guys already know that, right? So you know what liquid oxygen is. You don't need this explained to you. What you want shots of the rocket, and you want to hear Countdown Net. And so that's exactly what we're going to give you. In the second stream, it will be shots of the rocket and Countdown Net, and nothing else. No hosts. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to... Yeah, I don't
that's
know if
very
I'm going to
cool.
put John Insprucker, because he does updates.
It's really good with the garlic.
It's really good with the garlic.
The peach isn't, though.
No, it is not. I was worried about the garlic. So I don't know if we're going to do like the John Insprucker updates as well as the Countdown Net. I'm going to play with that format, and I don't know what's right yet, but we'll find it out. We'll find out live together. That's what we do. And I think it's really cool that SpaceX is willing to do that. Yeah. So
I thought it was really cool, but like, especially when they were talking about liquid oxygen, like near the end of that conversation he was having, I was just like, the way that he's talking about this makes it sound like that the liquid oxygen is the air they're going to breathe. Like, does he realize they're talking about rocket fuel? Like, that's what it seemed like, and that's what a lot of comments on Twitter were as well. So I'm just like, I don't know. I was just. Other than that, though, the webcast was amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the new faces that I saw from SpaceX employees did a great job hosting. The timeline to be able to see everything and how there was no like delays or anything, that it just seamlessly went through. I mean, the entire thing was incredible. That was just my only complaint. That's all. So.
So Dear Lord, woman. One. Wow, she is hot.
Wow.
The chat room is
Whoa.
saying clean webcast plus graphics. That's correct. It will be clean webcast plus graphics. I'm currently working out a way. Wow, we need to clean. that lamp right there. Right? I'm trying to figure out.
It's the Halloween lamp.
So the timeline on the bottom I figured out. What I haven't figured out are the ascent graphics on the right-hand side. I don't know how to. I was going to steal them from the main webcast, but the main webcast is going to be doing things like that picture-in-picture thing, and that would look weird on the. I haven't figured that part out yet, but that's the plan. Yes. On that note, that's all the more marketing really allowed me to say. So we're not going to talk about anything else.
There you go.
The reason I was able to say that is because I did get permission to post that in Reddit. So there is a Reddit post that actually describes all of that. So that is public knowledge. So we're not going to divulge any more information other than what I just said right there. If you want more information, head on over to reddit.com/r/SpaceX, and there's a post talking about the webcast, and I detail what we're going to do in the new one.
Sweet. Awesome.
Very cool.
Britain Space, sounds like we haven't nailed down. No, we're playing with the format. We're going to continue to play with it, just like this show, where we play with it a bit, figure out what works. We're going to continue to do that. Some things we're going to get right. Some things we're not. The things we get right, we're going to keep. The things that we don't, we're going to lose. So just bear with us as we continue to play with it. Go ahead. Yeah. Did you drink too much booze on an empty stomach?
Did you have too much to drink?
Uh-oh.
Are you a little bit? Are you so my God? You haven't had a martini?
I don't feel like it's sober.
2 martinis and a whole scuttle of botch.
All right. What do you?
That happened. It did.
Oh, man.
Helldesk asks, Ben Credible, how did it feel to have the timeline finally work and be in sync, unlike the one with the shuttle when the launch happened off sync with preset timeline? For those who don't know, the SpaceX timeline that we did is not the first time I've done that. If you go back in Space Vidcast, I did that for years. For years. We did that with shuttle, and that was our thing. Is we did high definition launch coverage with ascent information and timeline. And that was kind of like, let's bring some cool elements into the graphics so we can figure this out. To the best of my knowledge, this is the first time any launch provider has had a linked timeline of events and actual telemetry linked more than just an animated graphic kind of thing, but actual real telemetry on the screen. And it was really cool to finally see that vision that we had back in 2008, I think it was, 2009.
Like that,
we had this vision in 2009, and finally in 2015, we're actually able to. I'm executing on this.
Just like landing rockets.
Yeah, it felt really good to see that vision finally be like, yes, this works mostly.
That was another thing. I really liked having that telemetry data. That was so cool. And for me especially, it was really interesting to see how fast they were going at certain altitudes. And I don't know about anyone else, but that actually changed the way that I launch rockets in Kerbal Space Program. I loved how you guys had it in the meters per second too. I was just like, oh yes, this is exactly what I want.
Yes. That's because that's what the vehicle is. The vehicle doesn't use imperial units, so right, yeah, I wasn't going to go and convert from metric to imperial. Why the heck would I do that?
No.
So we're just like, all right, it's in metric, so let's just display it as metric. So,
maybe the United States should just catch up with the rest of the world.
I totally agree.
So that's probably the most annoying thing being an engineer is that I have to deal with metric, but I also have to deal with imperial units because Americans.
So I'm a time geek, right?
Yes.
So I'm all about coordinated universal time
Yes.
and having a centralized time system that everyone can coordinate on. And I continually fight with everyone about using UTC time for everything. I will win this eventually.
You will.
But for now, I'm losing. I'm losing the battle, but winning the war. We will get there. We will
Fight
get
the
there.
good fight.
Well, the thing is, I create marketing creates the live stream events, but I create the YouTube ones. So you notice I go delete their times and replace them.
Britain Space asked why Molly is no longer on the webcast. And there are a number of reasons, one of which is her real daytime job sometimes gets in the way of her broadcasting job. And that was brought to the attention of the marketing team. And so that what they did was they did a call out.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about any of that. I'll just say that there's more cool stuff to come in the future. You've only seen a small glimpse of what we're working on. I'm going to Frank Underwood you with the UTC control.
Boom. There you go, Bob. I would love to talk KSP stuff. And actually, I think that it would be an interesting thing of getting expert KSP players talking about docking and different maneuvers and lots of stuff like that, because you really do learn so much about how to actually do things. I mean, there were a lot of, I could go on that for a long time. But
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
hit me up. There's my email.
I love that one.
Johnny Boy says the point of being American was to get out of the British Empire domination. It's about time to scrap the stupid, obsolete units. Okay, so I'm going to speak out of both sides of my mouth. First off, metric makes way more sense than imperial. However, Dutta taught me something, believe it or not that long ago, maybe a year ago.
Dutta believes it just fine.
No, actually.
No, Dutta believes it just fine.
So I was giving Dutta crap because we were doing, I don't remember what, but you were helping me do something. And it required a measurement of sorts. And you were like, all right, 1 arm unit. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Go get a freaking ruler. He's like, why? This is just as much a unit of measurement as is a ruler or anything else. It doesn't matter what you measure with as long as it's consistent. And I was like, yeah, actually, that's true. So, imperial, as long as it's consistent, is a unit of measurement. However, metric makes so much more sense.
Yes, because it's
base 10.
orders of magnitude with
Yeah.
it too. So yeah, it's not like, oh, you got 5,280 feet for 1 mile.
The question is, Falcon 9 booster had a center section that was still white after landing. Is that Laux tank location? As you know, we will not talk about anything SpaceX, but I will allow everyone else to comment. Any SpaceX employees can't say anything, though.
I will say that it was, I don't know.
I believe so. I believe the white part at the bottom was where the LOX tank was, and the brown part was where the oxidizer tank was. Might be the other way around, though. I don't know.
LOX is liquid oxygen, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, Tawicked is bringing up librarians. So one of the things that I'd love to change in 2016, we have a launch library. That is something that TMRO also pays for, and I think we will continue to pay for it because I think it's amazing. Obviously, because I helped dream it up, but I think I'm brilliant. What it is it's a open source. No, I keep saying open source. It's not open source. It is an open API that allows you as a developer to query launches that are happening in the future or things that happened in the past. And you can develop applications against this and build cool iPhone apps, web apps, Windows mobile apps, Android apps, whatever you want, whatever you can dream up. If you want to get access to launch information, we have it. And our librarians that are active right now are awesome. Tawicked basically is, I'm going to call the head librarian. He keeps that ship afloat and pointed in the right direction. He does the most amount of work.
I'm sorry, ship?
Yep.
Ship. What'd I say?
No,
Ship.
that's what
Did
you
I
We're
said.
just
enunciate?
confirming.
That's totally what you said.
Ship with a P. He keeps it oriented correctly. It is amazing the work that he does, and it is a thankless job for him. And I'm hereby thanking you on air.
It's no longer a thankless job.
You are hereby thanked.
Thank
However, we need more active librarians. We have like 20 librarians, of which maybe 4 log in. We've got Mac in Space, Tawicked, Mini Elon, and I think there's someone else and I forgot. I'm sorry, whatever. So and there's actually, it's really cool. We use Slack to coordinate everything. It's got this really great internal channel. It's kind of an insider's club, and I'm okay with that. TMRO, we don't want that kind of elite club membership, but Launch Library totally has that, and I'm completely cool with that. So if you want to be part of the elite inside club, you need to become a librarian for Launch Library. And you get, I said that funny, and you get, it's the alcohol.
It's the alcoholics.
It's the alcohol. And you get
So the
access kind of
library.
this internal channel that very few people have access to, but you need to be an active librarian to maintain access. And what that means is you're going to update the library with upcoming launches, whether something was go or no go, success, no success, timing information, mission information, whatever you can offer. If you want to help out, send an email to benjamin@tmro.tv. And we'll hook you up with an account, but you have to actually do something. You can't just be like, I want to be a librarian, and then not do anything.
This is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So yeah. I know, you want food. All right, are we done?
I think we're done.
All right, anything else, Internet? I'm going to give Oh, also, a huge shout out to Pete, who is our developer for Launch Library. So, ToWicked maintains the library, but Pete develops the library. So, I would say they're equal but different. So, the captain of the information is ToWicked. He controls the ship and where it's going. But Pete, LL Dev, he makes the ship. So, he's the one who actually built the ship itself. And, you know, I'm sure he has secret levers that allow him to steer the ship. On that note, Dada fade to black. Thank you, Space Mike. Oh, wait, Space Mike, stay on for a minute.
Yeah, I have questions too. So.
Cool.
Sweet.